Alright, to me personally, I like to feel a song than hear it. What I mean by that is, a song is supposed to be driven by its emotion behind it. And in this video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to make a soulful Afrobeat. So let's jump straight into it. Alright, to begin with, let's adjust our BPM to 100, a commonly used tempo for Afrobeat. We'll be working in the F sharp minor key. These are the family of notes belonging to the F sharp minor scale. Or you can highlight scale by hitting the drop down menu, views, scale highlighting, and select the root note, that's F sharp, and the scale as natural minor. So I'll be using F4 keys for this melody and later switch up the preset. Let's start with the 6th degree. And then go to the 3rd. And we can go to the 4th. And finally resolve it on the tonic 1st. So from the 4th to the 1st, you get this satisfying cadence, that's the plagal cadence. From here we build basic major and minor triads. Hold shift plus control and click on the root note to select. Drag to duplicate and control plus arrow down to bring them down an octave. And this is what it sounds like. Now we can make use of inversions to allow smooth transitions from one chord to the other. From here we do Alt plus R to randomize the velocity, Alt plus S to strum note, and finally Alt plus X to scale the notes down. Well, I'm going to spread the melody 16 bars long and later change part for smooth arrangement. Now I'll replace the F4 keys with Lounge Lizard. It has a lot of good electric piano preset suitable for Afrobeat. I like the basic one preset. From here, we layer the E piano with a pad from Expand 2. I prefer this big soft pad from the soft pad category. I'll take out all the bass notes. And keep this part in a loop. For insert effect on the E piano, it's EQ to cut the low frequencies and make room for other bass instruments. Next in the effect chain is reverb. And for the pad, I'll turn down the velocity. It's a background sound, so needs to lay back as a texture. And EQ to cut the harsh high ends. Next up, we add a rhythmic layer to complement the chord progression. I'll be doing a percussive key from Analog Lab 5. Copy the chord progression and paste it on the VST track. Take out the first 8 bar. I prefer a different instrument on that section. Do Shift plus D to shorten the notes. Take all the bass note out and we do this simple pattern. Now we can add a bass instrument, the go-to A&A bass from Purity. The easiest way to write bassline is to follow the root note of the chord progression and then add simple groove to it. So we will basically be using only the first 8 bars of the bass line. From here we add a log drum to interact rhythmically with the percussive keys. To make the log drum sound heavy, we layer it with a sub bass for more depth. With any one shot, what I like to do is to turn the hold all the way up, a quick attack, and mess with the sustain and release time to get a desired sound. To the drums, make sure you always add swing. We begin with the basic rim shot bounce. And to make it sound heavy, we layer it with pseudo acoustic elements like percussions that sound almost the same but are different instruments. A 4-step kick pattern. This is the basic drum pattern that we have created, and to make it full, we add a peck loop. The drums and then the percussion loops, it still sounds empty. It requires some high frequency substance, so we add shakers to fill up the high ends. Now we can add other percussions to accent the drum groove like bongas, congas, among others. And this is our drum groove. For the mix, I just did basic gain staging. Listen and then adjust the volume accordingly, and also pump some sounds to make use of the stereo field. And on the master bass, it's Fruity Soft Clipper, followed by a Fruity multi-band compressor with the mastering 2.4 dB. It basically acts as a limiter. I'll play the final product to sign out. Like always, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.